Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Surviving the Aftermath somewhere. We don't know where we are, we're just surviving. In a day, we have a nuclear fallout coming, which means everything is going to burn. Lovely. Trying to grow what corn I can, but I think we're going to have enough food stored up that we can survive, especially since we only have 11 colonists in total right now, which is way smaller than I would have liked. I was honestly hoping that we would get a heck of a lot more, but alas and alack, you can't always get what you want. Who else do we have right now? Let's go ahead and rename Natalie. Just since I'm seeing her, let's go ahead and name you Cannon Fodder. Or just Cannon Fod, sorry. Alright, Cannon Fod. Welcome. I have no idea, like, which of my patrons are male and female, but I'm just going to give you guys names and just hope for the best. I'm sure it's fine. You'll get used to it. It's okay. Alright, so, Platty, you know what? I've been exploring like crazy. There's nothing immediately within access. I guess we could explore up here, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and start, like, exploring for some science and gather up some resources and stuff. It's time. We need it. Danube, go ahead and kill off the last of these guys. You took a little damage last time, but you should be able to finish it off, no problem. Alright, so they're gone. That's access to a whole load of new tools, which actually means we don't really need to be building up any tools anytime soon. I do want to go and get rid of these guys, which we actually cannot beat the first time around because they have enough defense. So we'll have to do at least 2 rounds of attack with these guys. But since we are pretty confident that they are guarding something of high value, I'd like to go ahead and kill them. I don't know. I'm a pirate. I see you got something valuable and shiny. I need to kill you. That's just how it works, right? Deposit depleted. Okay, so we got rid of this small concrete over here. We got a lot more over here, fortunately. Group of survivors have arrived. Thank God, more people. Hi. Oh, you've got a child. Well, that's just unfortunate, but okay. 2 adults, 1 child, some food, some tools, more food, some clothing. Okay. We've been running from bandits, pandemics, and flaming rocks from the sky what seems like an eternity. Well, bad news. We are about to have a nuclear fallout, but I see that wasn't on your list, so maybe that's new to you. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we will accept them. We'll get Vert as a new explorer, and having more people on the map that can explore is good. This person's actually particularly good at exploration, which means we have extra action points. That's not super duper helpful, just because you use up all your action points whenever you commit an action, such as scavenging, such as exploring an unexplored region. But it does mean we can move around the map a little bit faster, so that's nice. Effectiveness in the colony coming. So this apparently is a new stat that is not useful in this current version of the game. Well, that'll be fun. Research missions? Scavenge missions? Yeah. We should have whoever's the best at research being the one who scavenges for science, I think. That makes sense. Which I think is Platty, I think. Yeah, you'll be fine. Alright, we're going to accept them. Even if they do have a tiny child who's worthless. It's something. We'll work with it. Vert? Where are you? There you are, Vert. Hello. Go over here. I want to explore to the west. We haven't really explored this area. Components? Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait. We found components. We found 40 components. It's a jetliner crash. It was right here the whole time! Well, I'm sure that's fine. Let's see. So you're level 3 at research. You are also level 3 at research, and you're level 2. So as long as Danube or Platty are the ones who scout for science, we should be okay. All right, well, fun. Good. Okay, so we found components. Guess what that means? It means that we should go to the tech tree, and we should get energy production. Because I'm going to need solar panels. Let's go ahead and research that now. What does it actually take to build a solar panel, out of curiosity? If we go to power here, wind turbine costs me components and some parts. We don't actually have parts yet. That is a problem. Metal, concrete. More effective and reliable than solar panels, but requires more maintenance. When you say maintenance, what do you mean? Do you mean more components? Because I don't have a constant source of those. Solar panel, a cost-effective way to generate renewable energy in small quantities, works only during the day, produces 8 energy, but apparently doesn't require maintenance, which probably makes it the better choice, and also doesn't cost a lot in components. We could have a mess of components. We got like 40 or 30 or whatever it is. Yeah, man, we can get a whole bunch of that stuff. That'll be great. Okay, we are getting close to the end of the day. Let's go ahead and start harvesting the corn in preparation for the nuclear fallout, because I'm pretty sure that it's not like it just degrades. I think it just all goes away. Whatever's left, it's just gone. Poof! Once the nuclear fallout begins. I could be wrong, but I think. We're going to find out. We will eventually need to have some people assigned as doctors, too, so let's get ready for that with the carriers. Everything else looking okay at the moment? Yeah, more or less. We're fine on food. How are we doing on water storage? We're at 700, so we seem to be fine there too. Not producing a lot of excess water, but we don't need an excess of water as long as we have a solid storage, which we do. We are harvesting up all the corn. It's definitely going away. Just a little bit more to go. And then we'll be set. Okay, I think we're set, honestly. I think we're in good position. What else should we start harvesting? We should harvest the trees from this approximate area. Go ahead and start getting rid of some of those. Nuclear fallout, days before catastrophe, 0. That means any moment it's going to begin. Specialists are ready for more actions. All right, Platty, why don't you walk over this way and then gather up the science. All 141 of it. Thank you. Danube. I'm going to have you head up here, and we're going to try to kill these other bandits. I could go for these guys, but these are more important. You have 8 action points. You really can get around, can't you? Let's go over here and gather up some components. There's 33% chance of danger, but you seem to be just fine so far. It's going to take a while because you can only gather 8 at a time, apparently. So there's going to be 5 trips in total before we have all of them. Still, seems perfectly fine to me. Okay. Goody. This is kind of fun. I like this so far. This is going well. For production, junk recycling? It's okay. Scrapper's side product, junk is useful and even valuable for those able to recycle it. We don't have junk yet, but it turns things into mechanical parts, which do sound good. I still think we want to work toward that hazmat engineering, so let's pick up the general storage. It's good to withstand the elements and thieves alike. Stores all resources that can be stored in food or in a warehouse. That seems pretty legit. How big is this? I want to know. General storage. We could probably replace... Well, can we? Wait. Not quite. We are just a little off in terms of sizing to replace our current storage system in the exact same spot without having to move our farms, which is fine because we actually might relocate these. So what I may do is just survive the nuclear fallout, and then I'll delete my storage and replace them with a general storage and just move these things over a little bit. That might be what we end up doing. I think that'd be fine. Yeah, you might as well have something better. And apparently there are thieves in the game, so we should be prepared for them. All right, nuclear fallout, I'm ready for you. Bring it on! Probably. We're still harvesting the last bit of corn, so if you want to wait, that's fine. But is it cannon fodder? Somebody's not over here doing their job. Harvest! There we go. Now we're harvesting. All right, so that should be some of the last bits of food. Only 4 left. No big deal. Come on, nuclear fallout. Stop teasing me. I'm waiting for you. I'm a-waiting. Let's go ahead and place down some more roads. I forget that you have to click and drag this stuff. Place it right over here. Sure, why not? Seems fine. There it is. Everything turns green and horrible. And sure enough, the food just goes poof. It's gone. So that's why we were doing the harvest. As long as it's on the ground, we'll be okay. Contaminated. Wait for the catastrophe to end. Let's assign a couple of people as doctors and say, stop being farmers, because there's nothing for it. Where's the option to, like, have everyone hide indoors where it's safe? You know, that's really what I actually want them to do. All right, well, we've got our nuclear fallout here. I don't know why when I pause, like, everything kind of turns dark around the edges of my peripherals for a second. Look at that. That's kind of a weird effect, isn't it? I think it is. Specialists ready. Well, aren't you glad that you're not where I am? Okay, so we're doing fine there. We got a few more components. Platty. Yep. Do you want to grab some tools? Maybe some more science? There's 358 science to be had over here. That's pretty good. We can't make this in 2 trips, so we might as well go grab some tools on this trip, just because, you know, whatever. How many are left? 14. You picked up 10, so it'll be 2 more trips to get everything from there. You are going to head up over here toward the bandits. Keep doing what you're doing. Looking fine so far. Okay. I feel pretty good about this. We haven't actually found any other societies yet, which I think is what you need for, like, trading and stuff. So that'll be a thing. How's everyone doing? So far, people don't seem to be getting sick from the nuclear fallout. I was kind of expecting it to be a heck of a lot worse. My food isn't getting irradiated either. Oh, somebody got irradiated. There we go. All right, so you hop in there. You're glowing green. You're glowing the green. A colonist wants to talk. All right. Looting local. A couple of your colonists have spotted... Some of the language here, by the way, like just some of the sentence structure needs to be worked on a little bit more grammatically correct. Anyway, a couple of your colonists have spotted some sort of a vehicle stuck down in a deep crevasse. It might still have something useful left inside of it, but climbing down without proper gear can be dangerous. They want to try nonetheless, claiming it will surely be worth the effort. Well, I'll let them try. Somebody got injured, but we did get 3 parts. The climber's lowered down into an old 4x4 truck. 4x4, huh? Teetering precariously on a small ledge. Something on the back seat catches the colonist's attention. With a quick yank, she grabs the item through a broken glass window, but inadvertently kicks the side door, causing it to plummet down. The climber pulled back up to safety with some nice loot in hand. We can handle the injury because we already have people assigned heavily to the medical fields, so that'll be all right. But extra parts is fantastic. And it looks like we did just finish up with the last of the concrete. Interesting. Underground ruins. Hold the phone. So wait, once you finish with a pile, yes, okay, that's how it works. So right here, there was a plastic area, right? And once we cleared it off, we unveiled the underground plastic. So under each of these piles is a truly massive deposit, is what I'm learning. That's kind of a weird decision, actually, to do that. Interesting. All right, well, there's a whole mess of concrete. We need to have a concrete extractor in order to get the rest. Good to know, though. Where should I place the next round of scavenging? We need some lumber. I guess we'll go ahead and do these piles next. Yes, that seems reasonable enough. All right, so somebody's injured, but we'll be fine there. Anything new with the specialists? Not yet. Let's watch for this, because I think this is when you're going to have new specialist points. You want to watch for the green bar that's filling up over here. Where deposit's depleted, that's fine. Somebody's irradiated, and yes, now we have new points. Okay. So, Platy, you go over here, and then explore for some science. Thank you kindly. You gather up some more of the much-needed components. You go punch him in the face. He'll take a bit of damage, but you'll be fine. We can always send you back home to heal later. All right, we'll take that damage. Next round, we should be able to finish them off and unlock whatever is valuable there. And probably we'll just gather it and send her back home. How are we doing in terms of our occupation? Scarlet the child is being treated, but otherwise we're doing fine. Notice it's still saying, by the way, that she's an occupant for some reason. Again, that's just one of those things where there's a bit of a delayed reaction for some reason. Not entirely sure of why that's the case. Colonist Penelope has been irradiated. Is that the child again? Another child getting irradiated. Why is it the children are the ones who can't handle radiation? You need to grow up and be tough. Like me. I can handle your nuclear fallout, no problem. It ain't no big deal. We're not gathering much metal, by the way, because we aren't actually having anyone assigned there. Right, we should probably do things like that. Doing fine on plastic, just not so much on metal. Nothing much to do over here, by the way, while we sit around and wait, but look how much meals we have. We're completely fine. Like, legit, no problems whatsoever. All right, Danube, finish them off. Let's see what we get. I want to know what we're going to get. Is it a bunch of parts? Components? More meds? Electronics? I don't know. I'll take it all. You didn't kill him. He healed. No! Wait, really? How much do they heal per turn? Not fully. It looks like... Yeah, we can continue fighting, but it's going to be getting a little bit on the close side. Okay. You walk over here. Let's grab the last bit of science so we don't have to come back here. Okay, we got 512 now, so that's pretty decent. And then, I guess we'll go ahead and gather up some lumber and then head home. Just drop off everything we've grabbed so far. As far as science is concerned, if we go for hazmat engineering, I guess let's go ahead and just research this. Again, requires energy to function, but we'll get there. A reinforced gate. Approaching a reinforced gate makes anyone respect a society living behind it a bit more. Survivor groups are questioned in more detail before letting them join the colony. Sometimes questioning can reveal important information about the group's conditions, such as the fact that they're sick or something like that. I think in the early game that probably doesn't matter too much. I'm not sure bartering does me a lot of good at a time when we don't have any other societies discovered. Protected crops requires energy. You can get a greenhouse. Alternative protein for an insect farm. Junk recycling. Energy storage would probably be smart. I don't have enough science to get there, though, so if we went for communal living, we could get some better tenements. They're expensive, and then we can get education so we can teach our children to be better. Also, paper windmills and log flowers. Okay, there's decorations. Decorations don't actually matter too much. Shanty and tenements. Yeah? Let me go ahead and research that, though I don't think it's necessarily important. And let's go for the reinforced gate. I just want to find out what's going to happen. I'd like to go ahead and grab that reinforced gate. I want respect, all right? When somebody's going to arrive at this colony, when they're going to arrive somewhere, They're dang well gonna be all like, man, these guys are like really prosperous and powerful. We should respect them. Oh, good. Another person has been irradiated. Thank you. Still want to get that general storage up and running. I guess we can go ahead and demolish these. We're going to move the farms back just a teensy-weensy bit. Actually, what we may want to do now is just replace them with a large farm. That could be an option. Can we do that? Hang on. Let's find out. Large farm. So I don't want to place you here. I want to place you here. Ah, the nuclear stuff's right in the way. No. Boo. All right, that was close. Anyway, fine. We'll do small fields. I guess we could do medium. Is there a point in doing medium? I think medium is effectively the equivalent of just 2 small farms. Yeah, does appear to be the case. Okay, sure, we'll place 1 here then. Oh, what's happening here? Morale through melody. A colonist wanders towards you with an excited look on his face. Hey, boss! I might help with giving the folks here a little extra boost. If you give me some materials, I could build an instrument and make their work a bit easier with some music. I could make a guitar, drums, or, oh my god, can I make a church organ? Please, I've always wanted to make a church organ! I'm gonna let him build a church organ. I don't think it matters, but we're gonna build it. I don't even know what we get out of it. It takes a long while, but eventually you see the man return, hauling a massive church organ with him. How are you hauling this? I've seen a church organ, and they are not small. He manages to pull it to the center of the colony and immediately sits down behind it. A pompous, all-encompassing song fills the air like something out of a divine hymn. The workers look puzzled, but somehow this bizarre display is making them forget about how tired they are. Done. 4 happiness for me. Yay! Everyone's happy! Woo! Church organ. I think you should be allowed to place the church organ. I think that'd be fun. Yes. Whatever. It's fine. We are still converting corn into proper vegetable meals, by the way. Unless there's a capacity. Can you only have 200 of them? I don't know. 2 colonists are irradiated now. That's fine. These guys were idling, so I guess we might as well treat them. And it is finally done. Excellent. Okay. What else should we be exploring? So, can you actually beat these guys? They didn't fully heal. If we keep doing this, eventually we will win. Well, it doesn't help that she's only doing like 1 damage at a time. She's actually rolling super low. That's part of the problem. But next time, there's a chance that she kills him. Yeah, I think she's just rolling low. And it's partly because the defense value is so dang high. She might not be able to beat them this turn. Go ahead and grab some lumber on the way home. Seems fine. And then you can make it... Ah, you can't quite make it in 1 turn. Alright, well that's probably fine. We'll still make a run for it next time. You gather up the last of the components. If you can do this without getting injured, you'll have made it through. Hey, you didn't get injured. Boom, we got 40 components. Alright, so you're definitely going to come home and drop that all off next time. Love it. Alright, so we need to deal with these irradiated people, but then we can pull off our doctors and get back to work. Which we will do now. You are still treating. Let's go ahead and assign a couple of farmers to go ahead and start planting our replacement corn. And here, yes, you can't have 2 people working on the same farm. We will select this and replace it with, I think we honestly still do corn. I think that just the fast yield is better. We're doing fine in terms of yield and stuff. Why go for the potatoes and have more to store than I can handle? All right, please finish treating this person. And done. Pull off the doctors. Don't need that anymore. We're okay on tools and clothing. That's no big deal. Let's have somebody else working in metal, since we're a little low on that. And then, yeah, I kind of want to demolish this. Are we going to have any place to store our food? Like, if I demolish you, are we going to have a place to make this work? Actually, hang on. Demolish this. I changed my mind about this. I want to move you 1 further over, because I want to be able to have some proper roads. If that's not too much to ask. Right there. Okay, there we go. That'll be better. I assume we don't just demolish all the resources, so we're going to go ahead and just demolish these, like so, and then we're going to go to our storage, and we're going to place down a general storage right over here. Seems fine. There's also a nuclear waste storage. Hazardous nuclear waste is too dangerous to be left on the ground. Nuclear waste storage stores the irradiated waste out of sight to relative safety. This will be important when we actually do get the environmental cleanup. Which is where, by the way? I want to see what's involved in that. Not there. Environmental station. That requires some much-needed components. Takes 4 nuclear, I guess, waste from here and converts it down to what looks like the same symbol, but I'm guessing the stuff that can be stored. Okay, so this does take 8 power, so we need 2 solar panels to keep this running. Okay. And for that, we don't actually need any parts for a solar panel, which is actually great because I don't have any. So if I place down a couple of solar panels somewhere... Does it matter where I place them? I think we just place like a bunch over here and that'd be fine. Let's place down a couple of these. We don't have the components yet, but in a moment, Vert will be able to drop those off. And we'll get started on those. Then we can go for the environmental cleanup. Start getting rid of the stupid nuclear waste. Yes, I think this makes a lot of sense. I'm going to say that this is a high priority. We don't have enough metal for this, unfortunately. But I'm working on it. Are they smart enough to be like, hey, we have concrete, it's just not sitting anywhere? I don't think they are, actually. Maybe we need to place down a stockpile. Okay, hang on. I'm going to place a stockpile right here temporarily. Make this a high priority. I don't even think this costs anything. No, it's free. So just go ahead and build it up real quick. Doesn't take long. Then we can move the concrete over here and then bring it back to the general storage. Because that makes sense. Alright, fine. Specialist ready for action. You, drop off the components. Huzzah! One small leap for mankind. Wait, yes. Something. I don't know. You, punch and roll high this time. Nope. He's down to 5 HP. We are literally only doing one at a time. I don't think she can beat them. I used to think so, but I don't think so anymore. We're going to need to send her back home to heal back up. I think the defense value is just too high. It says, yes, she can roll a maximum of 6, but I think that 6 is guaranteed, actually, and it's just being negated by 5 down to 1 every time. I think. Vert, you're just sitting around and healing up. We need to have you go do other things. Are you good at attacking? You are reasonably good, but I don't think good enough to overcome the defense. I think we have to use a Nube. So I'm going to have to send her home. This is going to take a lot longer than I wanted, but oh well. What can you do? All right, so we're deploying the materials and then bringing them back over here. I wonder if everything underneath it automatically gets dumped into the storage. That'd be convenient. Probably not, but it would be convenient. Please get me some more scrap. We actually do have some junk coming in, by the way, don't we? Isn't that what this one thing is here? Where do I see that? 28 junk. You know, I actually can use junk. Need to assign a doctor since somebody got infected. We need to assign you to corn so we can grow the crops. And yeah, let's go ahead and assign somebody else for the moment. Penelope is now an adult. Congratulations! And with adulthood comes a proper name. What are we going to name you? We are going to name you... Who's online? We got a few others. I'm going to name you... Let's go for, Zing. It's not actually a patron. This is a high priest on the Discord server, but let's go for it. All right, Zing, you're in the game. Have fun. Make me proud. Specialists are available. Cool. You are going to go and explore things that are far away, because that's what you're good at, is running around and exploring. So let's go find out what's over here. You are going to drop stuff off. Thank you. And then you are going to... gather, something. More lumber? Nah, let's use you to continue exploring as well. Since you apparently can't win, I'm going to go ahead and do one more fight. Let's get you as close to victory as possible, but not actually die. Okay, so he's not actually healing. That's the good news. If he was healing, I'd be a little bit more concerned. You can do one more fight, and then we definitely need to send you back home. I'm going to get as much value out of it as possible. Though I guess it doesn't matter too much. I guess we can just send her home now. She's slow, though. I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much. Please get me a little bit more metal. You guys are so slow. How do we do on plastic? Just freaking fine. If we want to manufacture some extra tools and clothes, if a trader comes by, we might be able to use that. We did find out how to reinforce the gate. What would be involved in building that? Oh, it automatically reinforced. Wait, really? That looks bigger and better than last time, doesn't it? You don't have to build a reinforced gate. It just is automatically reinforced. Okay. Sure, I feel like that's a slightly missed opportunity for some extra resource expense, but okay. Sure, we'll go with it. Build that structure. Come on, general storage. Hurry up. I don't feel like waiting around. Specialist ready for action. Great. All right, you know what? Let's just go ahead and send you back home. It's going to take a little while, but she'll do it. You get over here. You were not able to explore this last time. Why don't you go over here first? So you'll be next to some other zones. Go ahead and explore. All right, more bandits. They have parts. Good to know where that is. Apparently exploring west was the solution, and I just didn't know it. Come on, general storage. And then I want to start building some proper tenements, because I think they would be good. That does cost me a lot of metal and concrete to do that, though. But you get a minor happiness bonus. Emergency shelters have a happiness penalty. Not that we're having a lot of issues with happiness, I suppose. They've rested poorly, so that's the only thing that's going against me right now. And apparently the church organ effects have already worn off. Did you guys already forget about the church organ? Come on, you know, I just... Church organ, though. These are actually slightly smaller than the emergency shelters, too, which is convenient. Okay, great. Well, I need a lot more metal and a lot more concrete to make that work. What are you guys currently building up the stockpile? Nothing, because I don't have a stockpile anymore. I forgot. This stockpile is already full. Won't be an issue if you guys will just finish the general storage. Any day now. Gosh dang, this takes forever. How much can it actually store, by the way? It doesn't actually tell you, but I'm presuming a lot. I'm going to demolish you now. Interestingly enough, though, general storage is unable to use a work zone via the stockpile, so we do have to place the stockpile somewhere else. I'll just place it a little bit closer. Okay, someone else got irradiated. So sorry. We should be dumping everything in here, though, using our carriers. More survivors arrived, by the way. I haven't lost track of that. Let's see. More banditos. Hooray. You keep heading home. Platy, go and explore. See what's going on in this area. Found medical supplies. That's pretty good. 39 medicine. I mean, I'd say that's legit. Group of survivors. Is the reinforced gate working? Please, you have to listen. I swear I saw it with my own eyes. A plane flying through the sky just the other day. Ooh, that sounds exciting. 2 adults, 1 child. Ugh, 2 of them have been injured. Aha! Important information that they were trying to hide from me, but because I have a higher vantage point and better binoculars or something, I can see it. You have some good supplies, so you'll pay for yourself for a little bit. We also get Erica. Erica is a specialist at science. Ooh, good. Okay, so we could use her for research missions to go and find science more effectively. I do like that. You're not much good at anything else, but yeah, I think we're going to accept them. I mean, is there any reason not to say yes? It's not like I can't handle the fact that people are injured. We can, and having extra adults is absolutely worthwhile. Erica, what should we do with you? I think we should go and explore. Let's go find out what's over here. Find some more science, since that's what you're good at. What are you guys guarding, by the way? You, parts, you, components. Lots of them, too. Yes. We are finishing up with the power plants. Solar panels, so that's good. The person with the broken bone is helping. I mean, that's nice of you, but maybe you should go and get healed first. I guess we have to finish with this person first. All right, that's fine. There we go. A slot is open. Go, heal up. All right, so now we have 16 energy production, which means we should be able to go and work on the environmental station. Where do I want to place this? Probably somewhere close-ish to all the irradiation. Maybe it doesn't matter. No, we want to place it up here somewhere. If I placed you... There's a berry bush in the way. This stuff's in the way, too. It's like perfectly a problem. What if I set up over here somewhere far away? Or maybe not. I'm not sure what I want to do with this. Come on. Think about it. Hang on. F11. There's some fertile land there. Berries in the way. This stuff is actually all barren as well. So right here is a good spot. Okay. We're going to place you over here then. It doesn't look fertile because there's trees. I'm sorry, it doesn't look barren, but it is barren. So this is going to acquire some of those components and a lot more metal and so on. And then we definitely need to have our storage for the nuclear waste. This I could probably place somewhat far away, unless we want it nearby so that they can quickly drop off the stuff, but I have no idea. What if there's like a bad event where this thing like explodes or something? You know? Who knows? I've never tried. All right, we're going to place you over here probably. And that's going to take more metal, which I don't have, but oh well, eventually we'll get it. Colonist Riley has been injured. He'll be fine. All right, so looking solid. We're actually starting to make some very, very good, respectable progress here, I think. We're about to finish up with some more specialist actions. I still want to kill off the last of those guys. We need to build ourselves another stockpile so that people can continue doing some scavenging work. So I'll place one over here, and maybe like one... Nah, just one over there is fine for now. Let's go ahead and build this up so we can assign people to continue getting rid of some of the lumber piles, but at some point this isn't going to matter. We'll also have to get food storage, otherwise we're not going to be able to gather the berries. So, you know, I wanted to save space, but maybe this was totally unnecessary as far as placement. Oh, I don't know. It was a good idea in theory, I think. Let's see. Anything nearby that's in my way? Not really. So let's go ahead and just gather up some of the nearby concrete. You explore over here. Find me something good. We found science. Okay. And you, I will go ahead and explore since we're nearby, but I'll send you up here later. Greentown! We found a society! And they got resources. They have bread, carrots, and lumber. With 50 reputation. We can get a trade city and actually start trading with these folks now. Huzzah! I just need science to make that work. So you are going to queue up this direction. You are going to head home. In a couple of turns, you'll be there so you can heal up. And Platy, I don't know. Let's just go explore over here for now. Actually, I should have told you to go ahead and explore and get the medical goods since it was nearby. But oh well. Should be fine. This seems like a good place to end, but we are making some serious progress. We're going to start getting rid of all this stupid nuclear waste. We're going to start taking advantage of more of the map, and we're going to set up some trading posts and actually make some friends. Because I think that makes a lot of sense. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Hit that notify bell, and I, as always, will see you guys next time.